the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Desmond Bane, Devin Vassell out there with Wembanyama, and it's Armstrong in at the 1. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. And it's Keith in at the 4 slot. Well, both of these organizations have done a good job of acquiring and developing young talent, Grant.
Absolutely, B.A. These rosters are filled with young stars. They have a chance to make some noise in the coming years. They just need to continue to grow as individuals and as a team.
Here's Armstrong. Yes, it's good.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Here's prime time. For 3. Drops in the 3.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Vassell. Pass to Norris. Here's Armstrong. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Here's prime time. Goes back up. And Wingate gets it to go.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Armstrong. Misses the 3. Here's prime time. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Prime time's got 6.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Oh, ripped away. Down low. Here's McDaniels. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's primetime. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. San Antonio calls timeout. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Spurs, knocked out of that top 3, moving down to the 4th spot.
Well, I think for Minnesota, they've really delivered so far, playing with incredible energy and just steamrolling lesser teams.
Here's Armstrong. Pass to Vassell. Here's Armstrong to halt the run. Knocks down the triple. Armstrong's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Edwards can't hit. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Vassell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Armstrong with a bucket.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Buries it from 3.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
McDaniels against Bane. And the dunk by by Wembanyama.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's primetime. He's got 12. Five on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And, yep, it's good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Spurs trail by 7. Vassell outside. Pass to Norris. And here's Wembanyama. Here's Armstrong. From the arc. McDaniels with the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's primetime. Armstrong grabs the miss. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Vassell. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 16-7 run. McDaniels. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Desmond Bain. First personal
And a
foul.
chance to catch up on
First
some
team
numbers
foul.
here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Free throw good, McDaniels. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Armstrong. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Clock at 4. A shot from the mid-range. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And Wingate gets it to go.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Spurs trail by 12. Armstrong passes to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Minnesota's head coach. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, BA.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Pulls up. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Armstrong's got 9 points.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
And Minnesota calls time here. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Last year, they were the stronger ball club.
And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. 5th, Anthony Edwards.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
The Timberwolves lead by 8. The ball's knocked loose. From 18 feet away, Armstrong, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Stevens, the pass to primetime. The three is up. And his fifth basket, now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Castle for 3. Nails it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's primetime. 15 points in the game. Three-pointer. Oh, he drains it. His sixth make and 9 tries so far.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Armstrong at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
Spurs trail by 18. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Brandon Pajemski. Desmond Bain is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Norris in at the power forward.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to primetime. There's the drive. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Armstrong. Shoots. The offensive rebound. Pajemski's shot is good.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Pass to primetime. 5 to shoot. Back to Daniels. Fires the 3. Rebound San Antonio. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
The Timberwolves lead by 16. To the middle. Dillingham with the bucket. Dillingham's got his second bucket on the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Spurs trail by 18. Poke loose. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And a moment to check out who the San Antonio Spurs have coming up. On Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Monday, they head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento.
And you know, for that matchup with the Rockets, that will be game number 8 on the schedule for them, starting to get into the full swing of things by then.
Pass to Pajemski. Here's Norris. Here's Armstrong. 11 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Keefe. Rebounded by Norris.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Ooh, poked away. Fast break, Minnesota.
Man, good whistle there.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
First one falls for him. Quickly is checked in for the Timberwolves. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Here's Norris. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Spurs trail by 20. Outside Pajemski. There's the block. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. On target from range.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Here's Norris. Wingate pulls it in. Wingate's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Keefe. Pass to Primetime. Let's go with a 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
It's stolen away. Here's Armstrong. Guarded by Quickly. Stolen by Quickly. Primetime passes to Wingate. Stolen by Wembanyama. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
Here's Primetime. Coming off 41 points last game out. Basket counts. Primetime's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Armstrong, 2 points. That one goes.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Primetime. Give him 30. Keefe's shot is good.
You give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Here's Bain. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, Primetime in their last time out against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 41 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
The Spurs have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Here's Armstrong. A quick shot there. It's off target.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Here's Primetime. Inside. Bain with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bain has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bain was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
He makes a first, and this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead.
45. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Timberwolves. You can't lose.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. And it's Keith in at the 4. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Armstrong. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Primetime's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Edwards against Vassell. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards.
When Vassell pounds it inside, Devin can make things happen.
Spurs, Vassell, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Here's prime time. To the inside. Edwards, the pass to Wingate. Shot clock at 6. Here's Keith. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. The rebound by Keith. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Down low, Wingate. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, high post. Here's Armstrong. He's got 13. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Armstrong's got 15.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Stolen by Vassell. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. 5th on the list, San Antonio.
They took pride in their success at the line, and it forced opposing defenses to be very careful against them.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. Here's prime time. 33 points for him. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And he lobs it up to the rim. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
San Antonio ball.
Here's Bain.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Can't hit it from 12 feet. Here's prime time.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Vassell. Minnesota with a rebound. Keefe's got 4 rebounds now. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. There's the 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Vassell finds Bain. Back to Vassell. Just 4 to shoot. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Edwards. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's primetime. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
San Antonio shooting just 37% so far in this one. Armstrong passes to Vassell. Wingate pulls it in. Wingate's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's primetime. 37 points for him. Gets the 3 to fall.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Norris. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Norris has got 6.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Here's primetime.
Minnesota foul. First
Pajimski's checked in for Vassell.
Team foul. Spurs substitution. Pajimski.
The Spurs have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Uncovered. Minnesota with a rebound.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here's primetime. Rebounded by Norris. Well, the Spurs shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Here's Armstrong. He's got 16.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Armstrong. And a miss there on the triple.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Stolen by Wembanyama. Bain, the pass to Armstrong, and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
What is going on right now?
Stevens is checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Anthony Edwards. The Spurs making a switch here. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Keefe. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Up top, Pajimski. Over to the left wing. Here's Castle. gets some space and buries the jumper. Castle's got his second basket on the night. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's primetime. Yep, that one goes.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Right wing. Right side, Wembanyama. Here's Castle. He's got 5. Blocked!
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's primetime. Rebound San Antonio. Norris has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Castle. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by primetime. He goes up again. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Primetime's got 46. Well, the Spurs shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And he's able to get it back. Right side, Pajemski. Pass to Norris. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
Smith, he's checked in for San Antonio. Outside Pajemski. Spurs need to get one up here. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Minnesota's gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Here's primetime. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And Walton gets it to go.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
San Antonio has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Back to Pajemski. Pass to Castle.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Wembanyama.
2 minutes.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Here's primetime. Covered by Wembanyama. Here's primetime. Off target with the 3. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Pajemski into the lane. He got a piece of it. Here's primetime. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Outside Pajemski. Smith outside. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's primetime. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio shooting just around 32% from the field. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
That one on Nimhart. And he drops the first. Lonzo Ball's checked in for San Antonio.
Taking 2 shots.
easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.